Yo, what up, my beautiful dowdies? How's everyone doing today? I'm your host, Val, and let's talk about Acheron's kit. The time is finally there, ladies and gentlemen. We got the kit review. Her character preview, Acheron, is finally there. I'm super excited because they teased us a little bit in the live stream, but they haven't, of course, like they always do, shown her full kit, traces, capabilities, everything, right? So in this video, we're gonna go exactly over there and talk about it a little bit, right? So let's get straight into it. The character preview, Acheron. Words of Yore, whatever, never turn back, the path behind is gone. Hey Trailblazers, today we have the character preview of Acheron, Nihility, Lightning. And then we have her splash art here, right? And path, blah, blah, blah. Character overview. Acheron is a DPS character who accumulates charges by inflicting debuffs on enemies to unleash her ultimate. With her ultimate, Acheron ignores enemy weakness types, drains all enemies' toughness, and reduces their type res. Acheron's technique can also instantly eliminate some enemies' targets during expiration. Well, that is a very bustin' character overview. If I say so myself, that's a very, very, very Giga Chat description, right? Drifting character preview, no story and stuff. Just where she's from, claiming to be a Galaxy Ranger, blah, blah, blah. You can check this out yourself, of course. We're going to go straight to what she actually does, which are the traces. Red Oni, the Abyss, and Thundering Core. Okay, interesting. Red Oni, when a battle starts, immediately gains a certain number of slash dream. And for the people that don't know what slash dream is, that's basically just her energy recharge, her ult, right? Acheron doesn't have energy, so she uses slash dreams. So every time you're gonna hear slash dream in the kit, that's it, you know? So immediately gains a certain number of slash dream and applies a certain number of crimson knot stacks to the random enemy. When slash dream reaches its upper limit, for every point of slash dream that exceeds the limit gains one stack of quadrivalent ascendance. Wow, that's a mouthful. Up to maximum number of quadrivalent ascendant stacks. The Abyss. When there are one or two Nihility characters other than Acheron in the team, the damage dealt by Acheron's basic attack, skill, and ultimate additionally increases by a certain amount. This is the big talent, of course. This is what everyone's talking about. This is when everyone is like, yeah, Pela, Silverwolf, Gwenaifen, Weld, Black Swan. You know, all the Nihility characters are super valuable. Acheron doesn't really use Harmony characters, and she wants Nihility characters in her comp, and that's why she's so special as well. I personally think that is a good thing. I think it's very cool that you don't always use Nihility Harmony characters. I think it's very cool that Nihility characters are the one supporting her, because I know that Ron May or Sparkle or whatever you want, like they're very good units, and you want to use those with all of the carries. But I really like that Acheron is special. Acheron is, I said this in my many videos before, Acheron is a character that you have to use your brain for a lot. Also, with the free-to-play LIGHTCONEs, you really have to be good at team building and see what works or not. And I think that is amazing. It's such a good endgame character for people that know what they're doing, that really want to maximize their potential playing the game. It's an amazing character. And then, of course, when you're doing it right, she's gonna be, yeah, she is, of course, she's the best DPS then, right? It's really good. Thunder Core. When the Rain Blade from Acheron's ultimate hits enemy targets with Crimson Knot, her damage increases, stacking up to a number of times and lasting for a certain number of turns. When Stygian Resurge triggers, additionally deals damage in a certain number of times. Each time deals lightning damage equal, and it's viewed as a part of ultimate. That's very good. It's just boosting all of her. The traces are like, her traces are very, very big, right? They're very, how do you say that? They're like that really unlocks a big portion of her kit. Of course, every character has that, but hers are very, like the big ones. I really like that. And then we have the leveling materials. Hope you guys pre-farmed for that. If you don't know what these are yet, then here you go. You need these. Very good. Then idle animation. Oh, that's new actually. I don't think they've shown idle animations before. Hey, pause the video right now. Over 90% of you people that watch my videos actually are not subscribed to my channel. It would mean a lot to me if you would actually consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind after. Let's continue with the video. Technique. This is a very, very it's one of her main things that's a big selling point. Like, to me, If I would really pull for Acheron, I'm skipping Acheron, but if I would pull for Acheron, this made me think like, ooh, this is gonna make just it's a quality of life thing for a character. It's very good, right? Um, Immediately attacks the enemy, gains a quadrivalent ascendance at the start of every wave, deals lightning damage to all enemies, and reduces toughness of all enemies, and irrespective of weakness types. Enemies with their weakness broken in this way will trigger the lightning weakness break effect. Quadrivalent Ascendance. Acheron obtains 1 point of Slash Dreams after she uses her ultimate and applies 1 stack of Crimson Knot and on a random enemy. Attacking normal enemies will instantly defeat them without needing to enter battle. Enemies who aren't hit won't consume technique points. Okay, so this is then, of course, it's gonna work very well with Red Oni, of course. This technique is just, yeah, it's crazy. You want to open with this every time you really want to, let's say, I mean, that's the thing with Silverwolf and Pela. I forgot what Silverwolf's technique is, but Pela opens also with her technique. So that's a bit awkward. I do think characters that buff the party and then you go into battle with the main DPS, it's going to be better. So Acheron, that's something to think about. Pela, I don't know what Silverwolf does, though. I think Silverwolf also opens battle, if I'm not mistaken. That's going to be a little bit awkward, because then you have Acheron, and then you have 2 characters that don't really do anything, and then maybe the Sustainer or the 4th character does something. So you could technically only open with Acheron. That's a bit awkward then with some Nihility characters, but yeah, it's probably some ways around it with different characters, but everyone's talking about Silverwolf Pela, of course. That's gonna be a bit awkward, I'm not gonna lie. Basic attack, deals lightning damage to a single enemy, and it's just, yeah, she's winging it with her whole katana. Talent, atop Rain Leaf hangs oneness. Okay, interesting. When Slash Dream reaches its upper limit, so her ult stacks, right? The ultimate can be activated. During the ultimate, reduces enemies' toughness regardless of weakness types, and reduces all enemies' all-type res, lasting to the end of the ultimate. When a unit inflicts debuffs on the enemy target while using their ability, Acheron gains 1 point of Slash Dreams and inflicts 1 stack of Crimson Knot. If debuffs are inflicted on multiple targets, then the 1 stack of Crimson Knot will be inflicted on the enemy target with the most Crimson Knot stacks. This effect can only be triggered once per ability usage. When Acheron is on the battlefield, when the enemy target leaves or any unit is defeated, their Crimson Knot stacks will be transferred to the enemy target with the most Crimson Knot left on the battlefield. That's very good. They did make it in a way that you can't hyper stack everything, right? It's on one target the whole time, but if you defeat one, it goes on the next target that has the most stacks applied. So this is very, very, very good. This is a crazy ability, right? And that is like her bread and butter, of course. You want to really play around her ultimate and all type res span, stuff like that. It's crazy. So another thing to note is that Run May, for instance, gives that. Acheron doesn't really need it. She gives it herself already. So that's why it's really cool. Acheron is like a really standalone character, in my opinion. Yet again, doesn't really need Harmony characters or other things. She does it all. Just do as many debuffs and she goes off. Very, very solid character there. Skill. Octobolt Flash. Gains 1 point of Slash Dreams, inflicts 1 stack of Crimson Knot on a single target enemy, and deals lightning damage to them, as well as a certain amount of lightning damage to adjacent targets. So yeah, you really want to put this on the target you want to try to stack with. And then when you have stacking a lot of these Slash Dreams and the debuffs, Crimson Knot, and then you can go ult. So this is very important, and you use that on the right target, of course. Very nice. It delivers 3 Rain Blades and 1 Stygian Research in succession. Enemies cannot be inflicted with Crimson Knot while the ultimate is active. Rain Blade deals the lightning damage to a single target enemy and removes up to 3 stacks of Crimson Knot for the target. When Crimson Knot is removed, deals lightning damage to all enemies, with the additional damage multiplier for this increased for every stacks of Crimson Knot removed. The damage multiplier has a maximum limit. Deals lightning damage to all enemies and removes all Crimson Knots. Yeah, okay, so when you ult though, she does take away all the things, but it's okay. You start over again, of course, and most of the time, I do think when you ult, it's at the end of the cycle. Let's say we're doing MOC or something, and when you ult, I do think you should build it in a way, or it's designed in a way after she ults, the enemy should die. You know, the big boss or something like that most of the time. Maybe if like Sam, I think about Sam. Sam is very high health target. Maybe you ult twice there, you know, and then that could also be okay. But that depends on the situation. But most of the time, I think you like debuff, debuff, debuff. With the debuffs, you damage them a little bit. Acheron ult, she goes ham, and then you know you go to the next wave. I think that's mostly what you want to try to aim for. Very good nonetheless. Crazy good character. 100% gonna be the next best thing in the game, right? Best DPS in the game. 100%. It is gonna be very good. If she's not, I would be surprised, but I don't think she is not going to be. She's unique, and on top of that, she's the best at DPS. So that is a great pickup. If you've newer players, I think there's a controversy around newer players. Should you pick up Acheron? I think you should pick up Acheron. She has Pela on her banner and Gallagher, and you're gonna get an event where in the in the anniversary event we're gonna get a whole 4-star choosing thing. That's for another video, but you can get a bunch of Nihility characters there. You can get a Gunaifen or whatever. It's gonna work, guys. Don't worry. If you miss this character, just because the LIGHTCONE doesn't work because you need her signature LIGHTCONE, that's all stupid. Don't listen to that. Great character to pick up, one of the best for DPS, right? So don't get your dreams crushed because of all these controversies around. Amazing character, just summon for her if you want her, and is an amazing pickup for the min-maxers. Insane, right? LIGHTCONE. LIGHTCONE is I have never actually read this, so I'm genuinely curious because this is where the controversy is all about, right? It's a 5-star Nihility, level 80. It has 1058 health, 635 attack, and 396 defense. Steerer. Super Imposition 1. Increases the wearer's crit damage by 36%. When the wearer hits the enemy target, inflicts empathy bubbles on the enemy, lasting for 1 turn. This effect can be triggered 1 time against each target for every attack the wearer launches. The wearer deals 25% more damage to targets afflicted with empathy bubbles, and damage for the wearer ultimate additionally increases 24. Now, you guys should know from get-go, when we read this, yes, this is good, but let's be honest here, this is nothing crazy, right? This is for sure signature LIGHTCONE. This is for sure going to make her way stronger. But I think any decent human being, when they read this, you can instantly tell you don't need this, right? Stop with that. You do not need this LIGHTCONE. Free-to-play brothers and sisters, stay strong. Don't get persuaded with these weird things. This helps, of course, but this is no way a must-have. There's like way better. I personally even think maybe the Jinglu LIGHTCONE is still like even better. I don't know. We haven't seen the damage numbers yet. This is probably gonna take her to the next level though. But you have a lot of choice with the free-to-play LIGHTCONEs. I keep saying that what is it called? The Nihility LIGHTCONE, the Kafka, where she's naked, where you need lightning dots and wind dots. You can do some cool stuff with that. If you have, and maybe you could just put Kafka and Black Swan with Acheron, and you know, so that you can do some crazy cool stuff. You have to use your brain with Acheron, and that's beautiful. So that's good. Then on the banner, of course, we're gonna get a good night's sleep. Well, amazing pickup as well. Post-op conversation, one of the best abundance LIGHTCONEs in my opinion, because you get the energy regeneration and just more outgoing healing for ultimate. Very good. And then subscribe for more. Hey, you guys should as well. Like before you leave, and that is increased damage at the wearer's basic attack and scales by 24, increases an extra. I mean, it's okay. It's just like whatever, right? I do think, for instance, the LIGHTCONE in the simulated universe for hunts is like 10 times better. You don't really, I personally don't see fit for this one. But hey, if you like it, then whatever. But I wouldn't personally pull on this LIGHTCONE for that. These two are very good though. So if you're planning on to go summon for the LIGHTCONE banner, you get a 2 out of 3 snipe. That is going to be worth it then for you. Very good. I love this. Pretty good. I think Acheron is going to change the meta. I think she is going to, gonna be at the top. She's gonna be the next Apex Predator. She's gonna be there for a while, I think, but not too long. Not telling you not to pull for her. Hey, you know, best thing you can do for now, right now, and probably for a few months. I personally think she is going to, if you really look at like the best DPS, right? She's going to be there for a while, 100%. She's going to knock everyone else down as well. But characters, they do. She's gonna be valuable, 100%, always. But actual damage numbers, I do think she's gonna. Someone else is gonna be stronger. And I'm thinking about Sam. I don't know why. I just think Sam, when Firefly or Sam, whatever it's gonna be, right? That's they're like trying to bait everyone with Acheron. They're really making Firefly and Sam in the background right now because they want like get everyone with Acheron, make her as cool as possible, animations and stuff. And I think there's gonna release someone else along the way that's gonna be even crazier. And yeah, it's a gacha game, is what it is. But hey, this is always gonna be a good pickup. You need 2 DPSs, so if she's not the first, she's gonna be the second, and that's still good. And if she's not the second, come on, guys. Playstyle, everything about Acheron, it's her technique. It's gonna take a lot of effort to make this not a good DPS, right? She's gonna be crazy S+ God tier for a very, very, very long time. It's a Raiden copy, right? So those are broken every game. Guys, if you like her, pull for her. She's an amazing pickup. It's gonna be the best DPS in the game for a very long time, and it's gonna be very good. Hey. I hope everyone liked it. I hope this video made you realize I really want her or I don't want her at all, right? I really hope that you guys can make a decision. Hey, if you are still not sure yet, if you need a lightning DPS or a new DPS in general, I would just 100% go for her. If you have a lot of choice already and you're not really feeling it, just skip, wait, hoard all the tickets you get from the anniversary and everything, and just wait for new characters. There are gonna be plenty of choices, right? Maybe the Boot Hill guy, the new Hunt character, is gonna be an amazing DPS. We don't know yet, of course. Robin is gonna be along the way. Crazy Harmony probably. Don't stress if you don't want. Don't let anyone make you believe it's like, you know, that you have to do this or something. She's gonna be the best at something, but there's gonna be more along the way. Hey, make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below if you're gonna pull for her or if you're gonna skip, or if you hate her or you like her, whatever. No, let me know if you're excited for her story, because the trailer and everything, she looked very interesting in lore. Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. It means the world to me if you could. I love you all and have a wonderful day. Take care. Peace.